In this video, I would like to share with you a project I have been building. It's a ElectronJS project. So basically it's a desktop app. That's why I'm using Electron. It's not the newest version of Electron. Now it's like version 30 something, and here it's 2025. And I believe as of now it's like 31. Well, that's okay. I'm not making this video for speaking about versions and, like ElectronJS. Don't worry. We speak more about AI, actually. AI coding and this application. So npm start, I will just show it to you how it works. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's my app for YouTube thumbnail, Maker Studio. So it's to generate really easily thumbnails. But the problem I have now is I made some changes and I cannot click actually. You see, it doesn't work. So we take a screenshot and I'm going to mention that here. So previously I had a conversation already with Copilot and I was mentioning that there was some issues with other few things. So I was asking it if it could dig for me and find the issues. And then it was asking me, oh, would you like me to generate the full HTML patch to restore all required controls? And so I said, yes. Also, image selections here, they don't work. So can you also have a look for that? And here we do see attached, screenshot. So I'm going to ask it for that. It's on the agent mode, so that's perfect. So I'm not going to edit. Here it's like more complex. What I need is really like the agent mode. So that's fine. And cheese break. And so here, oh yeah, there was like the add text overlay. I had an issue there. So that was my previous conversation. It's not that interesting. Let's focus on where we are at now. And basically it's an open source project. So you could also have a look on my GitHub, but, you can also have you can include text behind images. And it sounds like we also have an issue there. You see, it doesn't work anymore. So there are multiple issues. And I found out that when we try to debug with GitHub Copilot, it's not the best one, especially with GPT 4.1. Claude is much better. Well, the problem is that with my premium open source Copilot license, I have limitations, and so I cannot use Claude anymore it will say to me, oh, now you will see actually, I will do a prompt later on with Claude Sonnet 4, and it will have some issues. But yeah, there are multiple issues. Basically, this is like a browser window, so we can also debug by using the command tools. Why is it? Like you can see the debugging here. I wonder why it doesn't display. That's okay. Let's focus first on Copilot and then let's see what it gives back to us. Okay. Just looking at the cheese, what kind of cheese it is. This one. Oh, that's funny. It's like a truffle cheese, so it has like pieces of truffles. That's quite nice. Yeah, truffle cheese is always really good. I love truffle. Not sure about you, but yeah, truffle, it's like amazing. Yeah, truffle is the best. Alright, so I was like looking, oh, why is there something dark? But it's actually truffle. I was checking just to be sure, sometimes you want to be safe. I will just clean, I will be back 1 second. I need to clean up my hands and I will take a plate. Alright, back now. Amazing. We put the cheese there. And so please reload the app. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we have better luck now. Yes, we can select. That's good. But now what about... See, it looks like we have new issues there. What's this? Oh, the options. That's the issue. Like, I think it messed up with the options there. Like, with some issues. Why? We have a tick here. That's not what the original app was. So let's have a look. If we just look at the div here, if we go just quickly here at the changes, it did many changes and it removed a lot actually. So I will just remove everything and I will use my previous prompt. So I just did a git checkout to erase our what we had in our staging area. And I mean what we have that wasn't committed yet, the div file. And then here I will mention only about the images. And in the meantime, I will restart again the app so we can again have a look. You see, that's how it should be. It's like toggles and not ticks. You see, and that's like text behind. Should look like this. Text behind. It's quite nice actually because you can add text. I will show you like an example here. I will load one image, then probably notebook, another one. Then invest in yourself, another one, and then maybe another one. Perfect. So a few, or maybe no text actually. I will add a fourth one. Yeah, that one. Okay. So we have nice 3D images. And if I press enter, we have issues. That's our error there. We have an error that it cannot read the value property. So getting the following error when generating a thumbnail. And then I display the error, getting the following JS. And that's the error. So once it's done with this, I will execute that prompt. So we will see after what will be next. I'll continue eating a bit of cheese. And let's see in the meantime. It can be a little bit slow for some tasks. All right. So now that's done. That's again a lot of changes actually, but not as much as before. So I will do the JS error now. And then you see, by the way, with the Claude, we have that error because I cannot use Claude anymore. You have exceeded your premium request allowance. So we have automatically switched you to GPT 4.1, which is included in your plan. Enable additional paid premium requests to continue using premium models. So I need to pay for additional premium requests because I have reached all of my premium allowance requests for Claude, sadly. But that's okay. Hopefully soon it will reset. So we just have to wait. So yummy. Alright. So let's continue. You see, like nowadays, a software engineer is more like a pilot. Exactly knowing what to do, what kind of prompt, and analyzing the results, the code given back to you. And you are like a QA. You are responsible for what you deliver. So you can do more, like you will have more hats than you used to be. You will be more like a product owner, but you can help also with prompt to be a better product owner. I have many people in my current company where they use Microsoft Copilot 365 as like a way to help themselves to, give better answers, to break down easier a task, and to become kind of a product owner thanks to Microsoft 365 Copilot. Or you can use any other AI tools. I have also other kind of people that do different jobs, and I believe a software engineer will be kind of a product owner, kind of a tester, so a QA, and automation as well, automation QA, and then of course as a software engineer, and then also being part of how do we deliver the software. So releasing it on Apple Store, on Google Play, on the different platforms, on AWS. You have so many different ways to, of course, ship your software. In my case, usually I have, nowadays with most of the APIs I have, it's a Docker running on a instance on AWS. As easy as that. Don't make it complicated. It's very simple. And I also have a Go API on Wayway. Wayway is a really nice hosting platform, very easy. And that's a Go, like a Golang API. And then, yeah, most of my applications are on React Native. I really like React Native with TypeScript. I have some with Flutter, but nowadays I tend to only use React Native. I just prefer. And yeah, I do a lot of data science things too. I have a lot of data science projects. And also I use, of course, Copilot. I use Python a lot, like for matplotlib. I use matplotlib a lot. NumPy. I use Pandas as well. I use PyCharm. I use a lot. PyTorch as well. PyTorch is really good. PyCharm is the IDE. Nowadays I use Copilot. I mean VS Code, and PyTorch to create models, and it's super useful. I really suggest you to have a look there. And then do I use any other libraries? I was using R, and RStudio is really nice. They have a really good integration with Copilot. And actually I have R here, RStudio just right there. So yes, I do a lot of R. I like it. Some people say, oh, Python is better. Well, I don't know. I also like R, and RStudio is really good, and the integration with Copilot is really nice too. So yeah, you have many tools, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's what you like best, because AI can do most of the job. So it's really the tool you like the best. All right. So now let's see, we can restart this. Please try generating a thumbnail again. So this is what we are going to do. I do again a npm start. I will quickly upload some images. I will press enter. And nothing happens. Oh, what did it do? That's not good. It did something that broke the logic. You see, that's the annoying part. It seems the logic changed. I don't have more details, so I should have committed before already. But yes, I can commit to that. That looks okay. Maybe here we see a lot of removed file. Why did we remove this? Suspicious. You see, like, this is a lot of code being removed. I don't really have much time to read everything. That's what a software engineer would say at work. And it is true. There are a lot of, previous behavior was the correct one. Yeah, the previous one. So usually to change the behavior and you don't even agree, and that's very nasty. Like, it's not something you want. That's a condition, so that was fine. It's mostly the part of the middle. Yeah. So here I will commit these two. Enhance, yeah, preview image. Okay. Even though I don't really like, actually, I will just change my commit message. Enhance, I do a git commit amend, and enhance, I will do fix image preview functionality and upload placeholder text. Okay, so I will save that. Let's see now. But I believe we are close to a working version, which is quite exciting. I'll just make it a little bit bigger here, like this. Perfect. So the current logic is always, oh, that was, yeah, that's a different logic. That's about the mode we use. Let's see, the mode we use for the text. So yes, let's see what we have back. I don't like to see deleted code. When there are too many additions or too many deletes, it's not a good sign. And this is what's happening there. I will just not accept that. Let's do npm start once again. Let's see if it works. I can select an image, that's good. What if I do press enter? Does it work? No. I will go back here on my project, receive still the same error. And I believe the value, where could it be, that value? I think it's from the index file, isn't it? Yes. So I copy paste the whole file because usually it's being cached, and so Copilot would have a previous version, which is not what we want. So we copy paste the latest version in the prompt. And we can see now what we get. Hopefully we have something better, because our last commit, which was that one, I like it because with VS Code now you can select the file you want to see the div. Before you had to scroll down or to use the arrow here. You can just directly, if there are multiple files being changed, it will be listed actually. So it's very convenient. Here there were, if I use the arrow there, so that's okay. Select images. Yeah, we have drag and drop now to add images. So basically when I have the app, I need to run the app. I need to do a retry. Yeah, that's okay. This will undo the edit. So I will just quickly run again the app. You see now, click. Oh, where is the drag and drop? From my commit, it got removed. Click or drag and drop to add. Click to select an image. Why is drag and drop? Oh, that's funny, I don't see it. But let's try to do one image at least. It doesn't work. Yeah, that error is quite annoying. Wait, close it. Perfect. So yeah, let's continue. Normally, again with Claude, usually I have better success rates for sure. Here it's taking a little while. Sometimes I have to do it manually by myself, just looking the values and looking what I can do. Here I really want AI to, I want me to pilot correctly AI, so the model GPT 4.1 will find the error for me. I don't want to say, okay, you don't find it, that's okay, I will do it for you. No, there's something about me and the AI that doesn't communicate that well, and that's the reason why it doesn't do the right thing for me. Instead of blaming AI, we should always think what I did wrong that AI misunderstood myself. Because by blaming someone, we will never improve ourselves. We'll never be a better software engineer if we blame ourselves. Always, if we blame, it's the other way around. If we blame someone else, we'll never be better. We should blame ourselves. It's our fault and we are responsible and we have the response. We have the answer of why it is that way. So not blaming someone else, it's our fault. We take full responsibility and we have the response. We are responsible and we have the response. We have the answer to fix the issue. Now I'm just grabbing the previous message, which was this one, that was the error. And so yes, quickly we will get there. Something I would recommend you to do as well is the instructions. To set instructions, it's always so useful, so handy. I love the way how now GitHub Copilot allows you to add instructions. It's super nice. You can generate them too by generating a file. Highly recommend it. When you generate an instructions file, it will look at your repository, it will fetch all of the files, and it will get the best answer for your instructions, and then it will store it in a .github folder, and then the name will be copilot-instructions.md for Markdown. We have other nice features too, actually. I want to show you to use toolset, models, and then of course MCP server. So models is where we can create new custom chat models files. If we want something very custom, like, debugging, bug finder, and then the MCP servers. I made a video actually specific about MCP server, specifically about it. It's basically the way how we interact with other applications and so on. It's kind of a protocol, basically, a unified way to communicate with AI, to communicate to other services. It's a huge achievement. It's a huge progress in the AI world. So it's super exciting to have MCP. And now here okay, so the error is fixed. Oh, let's have a look. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. I will finish it on my own and I will make another video for you to see the final result, because I want this video to be, of course, like, you know, to be like entertained. Like, it has to be a kind of entertainment. And if it's too boring, I'm sure you will say, okay, goodbye, I will watch a movie instead. And that's not what I want. However, it doesn't sound like it's working, so that's okay. Something broke, and that's fine. I will just fix it. And what I'm gonna do is to go to the version that used to work first. Enhance. That's also the 19th. Yeah. That one wasn't working either, and that's fine. I will just, yeah, I will look oh, sorry, that's me. It's a video I'm making for you. So let's see here. And that one I couldn't select the images. So it's one of them where I'm adding the, I will do a git log again. That's a citation file. Friday night refactor text overlay settings. I will check that one. I will do npm start again. Npm start. Let's see that one. Can I select images? Oh, I can. That's good. Okay, I will select one here. That's nice. But I have this error. Get text overlay set. So not perfect. No, that one is not really working either. So I will let's see when I added the instruction file, and let's do npm start again to run the app. So we select the images. Perfect. And here, okay, so that one is working. So at least I know, but there was issues with text. So basically, if I do this one, if I select that one, it will be like automatically, it will select the best fit. So if I press enter, see, it's 4. If I remove one, it will do like another way. And if I do, I really like the magazine mode, hero site. So if I press enter, I really like that way. Now, if I want to add text, there are some issues with the text. This is beautiful. This is AI, let's say. And then center, top, bottom, smart auto position. I don't see the text. That's just kind of an issue. Behind, you see behind images, it doesn't work. Yes. Top. This is AI. That's top. But the problem is really behind images. It's a bit pointless because it's behind the images. Between images, well. And then smart blend. Yeah. I really like the glow effect. I will show it to you. And that one doesn't really work for now, but that's okay. See, it's a bit glowing. And then we have background box. It's also one where it's easier to read. It's quite good. So yeah, that's the app basically, getting better and better. But again, we will continue fixing those issues later on. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. For me, it's really big deal. Let me know in comments, and I wish you a happy AI coding day. Let's move them like a little bit like that. Let's press enter again. And yeah, we have something a little bit different. My favorite one is still the glow effect, especially if we change the color to something more like yellow. Oops. Something like yellow. We can do auto text too. But sounds like I have to fix it. Yeah, something with this color. You see, that's really nice. Anyway, enjoy your day, enjoy your AI coding journey, and I wish you a happy day. Building something you love. That's the most important.